Tell me about something you changed your mind about.
I changed my mind about. So I was telling you this earlier, but like I really had um a phobia for the word marketing. Like I grew up I would see marketers and they would carry sweaty, they would be dressed so smart in the hot sun with ties and all that. And and they would try to convince people to buy stuff or to like maybe sign up for stuff, even when they didn't really need it. Like the people they were trying to convince didn't need it. There was like no focus on the user's needs. It felt very spammy. So I kind of like whenever I heard the word marketing, then came network marketing and the way some network marketers and multi-level marketers tend to go about business also. Like they're always hunting you to buy their stuff, to join their network, even when you said no. So I totally did not want to go into the marketing field. But when I started blogging, I discovered content marketing through blogging. So when I started blogging, I found that you could actually help people and then have them thank you for helping them while they're buying whatever it is you're selling. Like you could actually change lives through marketing. You're helping companies and you're helping people at the same time. That's like really awesome. So blogging changed my mind about marketing.
Yeah, I found this fascinating because I had a similar kind of change of perception towards the world of business. I thought it's all about kind of like being cutthroat and I just didn't I didn't think it had kind of like it wasn't intellectual. It's just like I don't know. I just didn't get it. I didn't like it. I would distance myself from anything related to the world business. But yeah, when I kind of dug deeper into it a bit, I love, as I said, I love the idea of partnerships. And then with content marketing, I was like, the amount of research that's there, it could be highly intellectual. And as you mentioned, like the whole thing of like trying to convince people to buy stuff in this kind of like very aggressive way, it just didn't. I hated it. But then I found content marketing where like you can just educate people about stuff, and this is the way where we're not trying to kind of like force them to do stuff. So yeah. So this is an interesting one. I want you to think of someone you intensely dislike. Don't give me the name, just think of someone. Right?
Now this is a hard one.
Right. Did you think of someone?
No, honestly, I may have someone, but it doesn't come to mind because I have this belief that when you like focus on something negative, you're taking up space in your life where you could just put something positive instead. So there's no one person I can point out and like say I intensely dislike.
Okay. How about maybe someone from the not personal level or like on the historical level or like on the wider world level, like a celebrity that you don't kind of really. Again, no need to mention the name.
Honestly, I cannot say. There's another thing is that when I look at people and I say, oh, this person is a bad person, somehow I kind of have empathy towards them also. Like our experiences make us who we are.
Right.
So sometimes people, even when they are bad people, are also victims. And they deserve empathy. So
Right. That's was what you're going for. It's like after you think of someone, usually it's after you think of something, someone, I want you to think of all the positive things about them and try to convince me that they're a really good person.
okay.
It seems that you are already doing this. So okay. How about this? Tell me, how can we play along these lines? Um, Someone. Okay, tell me of any person you think of, and then how your mind changed about them from the moment you met or first encountered, then over the time. Instead, it's the same question as the what did you change your mind about, but in terms of specific people. How your relationship or your perception of that person developed over time?
So let me just speak about someone who's my mentor. When I first saw him online, I felt like he was unapproachable. Like, this guy is boxed up, and he's not gonna say, he's not gonna open up to you. He's not gonna. But somehow, when I started interacting with him, I found he's actually the most approachable person I found in content marketing. Like, he's always there for you, whether you're a beginner, whether you're advanced. He's always willing to give time and to say, to help you out in one way or the other. So, like, sometimes impressions can be really misleading.
Have you shared this impression with them?
Yeah, I have. I told him, I said, I thought you were like really unapproachable, and here's what I find.
Did they get this a lot? Like that did anybody else tell them the same thing?
I don't think he shared that. I don't think he shared that. It just, I think it came up to him as a surprise. So I think what happens is, we're online, we only go off based on maybe a picture, a photo of someone, or photos. So you look at the photo and you already have this unconscious bias.
Right. Yeah. Okay, so the next question, sorry, the next question is, think of your ideal work partner. How are they similar and different to you?
Okay, let's talk about difference first. My ideal work partner is going to be someone who is action oriented. Like, I have all the ideas, but sometimes taking action is like there's always a new shiny new thing to chase. There's always a new idea to so my ideal partner would be someone who would tell me to sit down and take one idea to the finish line before I move on to something else. And then similarities. I would love someone who is as open as I am. Like, you don't have ideas that are set in stone. You're open to looking at new things. You're open to testing new things, which is kind of like tricky because it's the testing that takes you away from following through.